LA has long been home to street takeovers like this. Street racers blocking off roads and intersections, performing dangerous stunts and maneuvers. And tonight, a new warning. Thieves may be looking to steal your car to take it for a joyride.
Generally, people don't do that to their own vehicles that they own because of the wear and tear, and of course the expenses that it would cost to actually repair a vehicle if it was to be damaged.
In Los Angeles, the problem has gotten so bad, police say they've seen a massive spike in car thefts, a more than 1,000% increase in just the first 2 months of this year. And the thieves' car of choice, the Chevy Camaro. Why specifically are we seeing such an uptick with the Chevy Camaro?
We've seen that it's a muscle car that young juveniles or young adults really like. It's a popular car, and of course the horsepower that the vehicle has, they're able to speed and of course do maneuvers in these vehicles.
Police say car thieves can use a device the size of a cell phone, which can pick up on the signal of nearby key fobs. Once it detects a key fob, it can copy it, which allows car thieves to open the car door, reprogram the ignition system, and the entire process can take less than 3 minutes. Experts say you can buy the duplicating devices online, anywhere from $500 to $2,000. They're meant to help people who have lost their car keys, but now thieves are using it to get their hands on Camaros, valued at approximately $30,000. Some are being used for street racing, others are being sold online.
If individuals see a vehicle being sold that appears to be brand new, take heed and not consider purchasing that vehicle.
Police say to protect yourself, never keep your key fob in your car, and consider using a security case or wrapping your fob in aluminum foil to prevent the signal from being detected. LAPD now trying to get a grip on this alarming trend. Priya Sridhar, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.